from the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. This is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's currently 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm Fred Gossage along with Taylor Plott in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with an update on the severe weather situation. We have one storm in particular that we still continue to watch with a severe thunderstorm warning. This is for southeastern areas of Murray County, Tennessee, far northeastern areas of Giles County, Tennessee, right near the county line, and then into western areas of Marshall County, Tennessee, a severe thunderstorm warning that's going to go until 4:15, but they are likely going to have to extend this farther eastward across Marshall County to include the Lewisburg area as the storm is holding together and continues to have signs of producing large hail in terms of the radar presentation. It's over the Campbell Station area right now where the largest hail is likely falling, and that's shifting off to the east at about 25 miles an hour or so. So we'll do a track from just ahead of the hail core and go east at 25 and get some times of arrival here. And this is not just for the rain, this is for the potential for maybe what could be ping pong ball size hail or a little larger. Morrisville, Tennessee at 408, Lewisburg proper at 423, in Farmington, Tennessee, 435. And then after that, we're going to get it crossing on out of Marshall County, Tennessee, and over into Bedford County and out of the viewing area here. So about another 35, 40 minutes, we're going to have this storm crossing the viewing area, and then we're going to get it out. We have been watching some mid-level rotation that's trying to organize. It is mid-level rotation. It's not really in the lower levels, but we'll watch it carefully because the tornado threat is not completely zero today. It's just really, really low on the scale. Taylor, what you got? I see you peeking at something over there.
Yeah, well, I'm not reading. Let me toss you over to that Linville camera. We've been watching this for a bit. There's a bit of a pole in the way. I'm not sure what it's mounted on. I know it's at the school, but just to the right of that pole, we're getting it into the frame again. That's where your updraft, your lowering is, and it looked pretty impressive about maybe 5 to 10 minutes ago, as right before it moved out of view there. So I'll keep an eye on that. Again, like what Fred mentioned, it's just some mid-level rotation, but the tornado threat is not zero, but it is there that we just need to keep an eye on anything that tries to quickly spin up. It looks like we have a new warning that does include Marshall and Murray County, Fred.
Yep, that's going to go until 4:45 this afternoon. They're just going to continue this on to the east. It does include portions of Bedford County outside the viewing area. We're waiting on the polygon to pop up, but it's going to be the central portion here of Marshall County, Tennessee, in addition to extending it back into southeastern areas of Murray County, Tennessee, so that it doesn't lapse from the expiration time. So we'll wait on that polygon to pop up while I fix our little crawl map in the corner. So just a second.
And while you do that, Fred, I got the Barron button pulled up. Like a lot of these cells have done today, they've been producing a lot of hail, some of it pretty large out there. Right now, the Barron button showing about quarter-size hail potential with this. I wouldn't completely rule it out, maybe a little larger, especially with those higher DBZ values. You see those kind of black areas right in here, right on top of Campbell Station. So there could be something that's a little larger than quarter size. But I tell you what, Fred, that cell, it's still trying to hang in there. It's a small one, but it's packing a bit of a punch. And there's that new polygon.
Yeah, and it's making a beeline for Lewisburg, Tennessee. You can see the storm tracking arrow, the skit here, takes it all the way out to Lewisburg. So if you're in Lewisburg, Tennessee, maybe a good idea to bring the cars into the carport or into the garage here. You have some time to do that, but that's a new severe thunderstorm warning here for the southeast corner of Murray County, Tennessee, the central part of Marshall County, Tennessee. That's going to go until 4:45 for the storm over Campbell Station now, with the potential for quarter to $half size hail, maybe a little bit larger than that at times. It's not as strong as it was back near the US 43 corridor near Sandy Hook when it was producing ping pong ball or larger, but it still is capable of producing severe thunderstorm size hail, and that's knocking on Lewisburg here within the next 10 minutes or so. I think really heavy rain and maybe some large hail is going to be moving in, so get inside away from windows. Move your cars under something sturdy that can protect them from hail if at all possible, and this will continue off to the east at about 25, maybe 30 miles an hour or so. We'll get this on out of here roughly about 4:45 to 5 o'clock or so. The warning goes until 4:45. I think it will be across Marshall County by then. We'll hit the DMA view button and look at what's going on across the area. This is the only warning that we have, but we do have additional scattered thunderstorms developing in portions of Lewis, Lawrence, and Wayne counties in Tennessee that may have 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts, maybe some pea-sized hail. None of these are severe, and they're not really trying to develop that much. It seems like the greater instability is starting to shift over to along and east of I-65. And those of you west of I-65, it may be storms that stay mainly below severe limits for the evening until things start to weaken. We've had a lot of scattered thunderstorm development that's contaminated the environment a little bit because of the cloud debris from it. And also we've had some rain falling into some drier air that's lowered the instability just a little bit. So these storms are struggling to go severe a little bit. There is still a severe thunderstorm watch in place, so we will have to watch them carefully. Let's go to the watch warning map and then we'll wrap up here because we don't have tornado warnings or anything like that. In addition to the severe thunderstorm warning we have until 4:45, for southeast Murray and central portions of Marshall counties in Tennessee. We have a severe thunderstorm watch for all of southern Middle Tennessee and northeast Mississippi from now until 8 o'clock, and a severe thunderstorm watch for all of North Alabama from now until 10 o'clock tonight. I think by 8 or 9 o'clock, the storms are really going to be winding down as we start to lose the daytime heating. Again, till 4:45, central Marshall County, Tennessee, southeast Murray County, Tennessee, severe thunderstorm warning. That's the only warning we have on the board, but there are other scattered non-severe storms that could produce some small hail and maybe 30, 40 mile per hour winds in portions of Lawrence, Wayne, and Lewis counties in Tennessee.
That's a new warning for Hardin. That's the cell coming in from the west.
Okay, so we'll look at that. We'll go back to radar and see what they're issuing for over here. Okay. I see the reason for that, so we'll go to the Memphis next, Rad, and it's a storm you see up here to the northwest of Selmer that's dropping likely a little more east-southeast. This is going to be staying generally along and north of Highway 45. The potential for quarter-size hail and 60 mile per hour winds. Selmer to New Lawton to Adamsville and northward here, places like Bethel Springs, 40 Forks, maybe Fanger, Tennessee, Leapwood, and Adamsville. And then the polygon does go over here to Crump, Tennessee, to near Counts, to near Pyburn, and the west side of Savannah. That's a new severe thunderstorm warning. That's going to run until 4:45, but the instability is a little lower back here. This may not be a long-lived storm, so we can't guarantee this is going to hold together all the way across McNairy County into Hardin County, but a new severe thunderstorm warning there for north central McNairy, western Hardin, far southern areas of Chester County and northeast Hardeman County. That goes until 4:45. The only viewing area county we have out of all of those is Hardin County, and it's mainly west of Counts, west of Pyburn, and west of Savannah, west of Saltillo that we're watching. The main focus is McNairy County, the potential for quarter-size hail and 60 mile per hour winds. That's a new severe thunderstorm warning there. We'll continue to watch the situation. Next live scheduled update will be my weathercast live at 5, but we will come back sooner if warnings are issued. For Taylor Plott, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.